Alright, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. And in today's episode, I wanted to actually take the time to shout out West Coast Boutique. It is a shoe store in a mall that I go to quite frequently. But anyways, no, they be having the hookups, man. Like freaking, nah. There's been shoes that I've tried to get from all different types. I tried to get Yeezys. I've tried to get some Jordans. Bro, I'm telling you, Dunks. So far from that store, I've gotten Yeezys, two pairs of Air Jordan 11s. One of them I will will be the whole episode and stuff. And what else? It was the Dunks, the 11s, Yeezys. Was those the only shoes? Those might have been the only shoes. But anyways, but no, today, so I went ahead and I got the cool gray 11s. Oh my god, bro, I am freaking, I'm wearing the shoes right now because I'm like, but no, I'm taking them off because I am getting ready to go to sleep. But no, I went ahead, picked up the pair, and it was pretty dope. Like, no, they had a pair of 10.5s. And for some odd reason, I can fit like 10.5 Air Jordan 11s. I feel like it wasn't always a thing, but out of nowhere now, all of a sudden, I can just fit 10.5 Air Jordan 11s. But no, they had a pair of ones that came out in 2010. So yeah, the bottoms is a little bit yellow, but I think there is a way to clean them. If not, then I'm like, fam, I don't freaking care. I'm like, bro, I'm going to wear these shoes with the yellow at the bottom. I'm like, it don't matter to me. It actually, no, so here's the funny thing about it, because the bottom's like from the side, it looks gray. So over the time, like they, like while they're deteriorating and stuff, I mean, yeah, it's turning yellow, but it looks great. I'm like, I actually like how that looks versus in the new ones. The new ones has like a blue bottom, and that's like, I guess, that, it being clear and stuff, because I remember my Concords used to look like that. But I used to wear them Concords every single day. I would wear them Concords out in the rain. I wore them out in the snow. They were just my go-to shoes at one point in time. Air Jordan 11s, look, I'm telling you guys, Air Jordan 11s are my favorite Jordans of all time. Like, if that's the one, you know how like Travis Scott, he has like the ones, Macklemore, he has some 6s, and I think Eminem, he has some 4s. I want 11s. Like, those would be my go-to like shoes I would want to customize. I love Air Jordan 11s. So yeah, they're hopefully at some point in time in my life, I can customize me a pair, or somebody can customize me a pair of Air Jordan 11s, because you best believe I will take sweet. I'm telling you, like, if Nike should just overall have it where, you can't like get the shoes, but you just can go on their website and customize shoes and stuff, and then like I'm saying, like, Nike should have like some like social thing like their Nike ID, but they have it for for all shoes and stuff. But it's just like, a social thing just to agree, like, oh yeah, these shoes is nice, or these shoes is nice, shoes of the week, or shoes of it, and then Nike, I'm telling you, if they start allowing it where the fans can be coming up with some shoes, I'm telling you, it'll probably gonna be some dope colorways out there. But nah, then there might be some people losing some jobs and stuff, so probably not. But anyways, so whole backstory on getting my cool gray 11s. So I knew that the cool gray 11s was getting ready to come out here soon in December. And I was debating on buying them online, but then they cost $600. And I'm like, I don't really want to spend those $600. I'm like, I don't even know if these shoes is legit. But I'm pretty sure, because I was going to get them through GOAT. And GOAT is usually legit when it comes to their shoes and stuff. So I trust GOAT. Shout out to GOAT. But anyway, so I was going to do that originally. But my sneaker plug store, West Coast Boutique, they had a pair of the 2010 cool grays, and I was like, bro, like, and the thing is like, they're clean too. Like, you honestly, I'm like, whoever had these shoes prior beforehand, that was like, either they cleaned these shoes to the full extent, or they just took really good care of these shoes and wasn't even wearing them outside or something. Because I'm like, bro, how did you get these shoes just so freaking clean? Like, man, it's insane. But anyway, so I went ahead and was all like, you know what? No, I told them, I was all like, or I wanted to, because I knew the bottoms was going to be yellow and stuff. So I was like, how bad is it? And they sent me a picture, and I was like, hey, you know what? Tuesday, I'm going to go up there. I'm going to pick those shoes up. And sure enough, Tuesday came around, and I went a little bit late because I was, working on some stuff. But I was like, I'm getting these shoes. Seen them on the shelves. And yep, you best believe I was like, I went ahead, got the shoes. And I was like, bro, I'm telling you, it was like, and then like once when I got home and was wearing them, then that's when it hit me. I'm like, bro, like my Air Jordan 11 collection, it's like, I'm obviously get me more pairs of Air Jordan 11s, but I'm like, it's pretty much complete. Like I got like all the dope. I got like the 3 greatest Air Jordan 11 colorways: Cool Grays, Concord, and Breads. I feel like after that, like, maybe the Space Jam ones. Maybe the Space Jam ones would probably be another pair of like Air Jordan 11s to get. But I'm like, bro, I am fine with what I got now. Like, I'm happy with that. I don't know, like, the Space Jam ones, like, hey, it's one of those, like, Air Jordan 11s, like, it don't really matter if I do have them. I mean, if I do manage to get me a pair, then I do. But if not, I'm like, fam, I'm all right with it. But because I'm happy with the Cool Grays. Like, no, it was funny though, because I actually did have a pair of Cool Gray 11s before. And no, it was those comfort ones that they came out with maybe a few months ago. I had a pair of those ones, and it was like, the funny thing is like, I'm actually thinking about going back out and buying those. If it is possible to buy them and stuff. I don't even think they have them like for sale on the Nike website. I got my, cause that's the thing. I'm like, I'm gonna probably pause and stuff on buying shoes for a while, cause I did spend a little bit, so I don't freaking care if they have them or not. Cause no, these shoes, wasn't expecting the price, but I knew I was gonna buy them, but I wasn't expecting the price. I had spent, and these are now my most expensive shoes that I've ever purchased. More expensive than the self-lacing shoes. More expensive than the Yeezys. More expensive than them 3D printed other Adidas shoes. These shoes, these Cool Gray 11s, cost me, okay, not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5. Not $5. 500, bruh. 500 plus tax. So it's $550. Oh my goodness, bro. Like, and the funny thing was, like with certain shoes, I usually would have like, like that instant regret of buying them. Not with these ones. No. I did not regret buying it. This is how I know like the full like sneaker addiction has like, it's 100% now. Like it is flat out 100%. Like, my sneaker addiction is crazy, bruh. Like, if I want a pair of shoes, bro, do you understand how above and beyond? And the funny thing was, I was thinking about getting the $600 pair, because it's the newer ones, but they hadn't came out yet. They're like, I guess they came out in like certain areas, but they hadn't came out here in the States yet. So they're like, it's kind of, taking its time and stuff. I think, though, they had like a surprise drop. And of course, me not knowing about that, I'm like, yeah, that's always nice. I'm glad that you made that very cool. Well, yeah, of course, they're going to be like with a surprise drop. My thing is this, at least if you're going to do a surprise drop, like, announce it the day prior. So I'm like, oh, okay, I'll just go and just do what I did with the Xbox. Just have the website and all that stuff open prior beforehand, so I'm not spending the extra $300 and stuff on some shoes. But no, I can see why they cost that much, because like whoever owned them before took really good care of them. Like, they honestly look like the new ones that's getting ready to release. But I'm like, nah, I looked in the tag in the inside, and these shoes did come out in 2010. So what was the actual date of it? Hold on for a second. I'm like holding in the 10/08/2010. So so I was in high school when those shoes dropped. I was a freshman in high school when those shoes dropped. And the funny thing was, it's like, bro, So many people was probably at my school talking about them. So many people was at my school probably wearing them. I didn't think twice of it. But cause at the time being like, bro, I was not like into shoes. I did not care for shoes. I was not like, and my thing was is like, $200 for a pair of shoes. I'm like, why? Why spend that much on a pair of shoes? What's so special about those shoes? I was so used to wearing like Converse, Air Forces, Vans. Like those was my shoes back in the day. You know, and even then I was like, I didn't care about, because those are like the basics. Those are like the shoes where it's like, okay, you know, there ain't like no special colorways with Air Forces besides like white and black. Those are like the only popular Air Forces that are out there. With Vans at the time, like it wasn't them old school Vans, it was the what Vans, just like the plain old like slip on like one. Well, no, I don't think mine's a slip ons. Well, Vans, all Vans are slip ons. I mean, you can, you know, you tie them up the right way. Yeah, all Vans can be slip ons. And Converse, I was like, bro, I just gonna give me the basic black and white ones. And so yeah, I was like, I was not a sneakerhead back when I was in high school. Then as the time progressed on, 11 years later, here I am. I got 500 dollar shoes just chilling and stuff. So no, I'm freaking happy that I got these shoes, man, because I was like, no, I wanted to get me a pair, and I was like, I didn't want to risk it because I just remembered how it was when I got the when I was trying to get the breads, and I'm like, okay, here's what the problem was gonna be if I waited to get the cool grays when they had like its official release. So my thing was this. I ain't gonna go through Nike because I know with Nike it's gonna be an issue like, oh, you gotta be a specialized reserve member to get the shoes. So I'm like, I ain't gonna do all that, you know, and because I'm like, okay, because they ain't gonna be clear with it and stuff, and probably by the time when I do try to get it, they're gonna be like, oh, well, you ran out. So then it's gonna be a first come first serve thing, and I'm not trying to travel all the way out to Seattle. I ain't trying to travel all the way out to the local mall and try my luck there, because I'm like, knowing me, it's gonna be like, oh, we ran out, or you gotta do a raffle thing. So yeah, then there's the raffles. So I'm going all out and about trying to do all these crazy different things. I'm like, bro, this store, West Coast Boutique, they had the plug. So my thing was this, okay, if I didn't get there, somebody else would have bought them, and then I would have been out of luck. And then I'd been like, well, dang, like, I ain't got these shoes no more. And I'm like, now what am I going to do? And I'm like, man, that's going to be freaking torture and stuff, where it's like, okay, somebody done went through and bought those shoes. And then somebody else, then I'm like, then they probably get a pair like a 9.5, and I'm like, man, I can't wear no 9.5s. I tried. No, the funny thing is that I tried wearing a 9.5 pair of Air Jordan 11s, and it was when I had got those breads, and they did not work. So I was like, I can't do that with these shoes, and so I had to, I had to go out, get these cool grays, and overall, like, yeah, I'm like, I can't try, because I just remember how crazy it was when the bread 11s, when they came out back in 2019, and it was crazy, man. Like, a shooting had happened at a mall. It looked like Black Friday at some stores. I'm like, for some bread 11s, but I'm like, nah, like, Air Jordan 11s is probably without doubt the greatest Jordans of all time. Like, I don't really see no other. I mean, ones are good, threes are good, fours are good, sixes are good, but 11s like is where it's at. Like, I think 11s will probably go down being the best Jordans of all time. Like, it's 11s and it's ones. Like, maybe threes, maybe fours, but nah, like, it's definitely 100% like the best. Air Jordans with, like, I feel like the best technology would be the Air Jordan 11s, because for those that don't like really know too much about Air Jordan 11s, just to describe it to people, it has like this patent leather going around, and that's like just pretty much like a foot guard. So when you're like going off on those shoes, like, or when it kind of like when it's like, you're like trying to fake somebody out, so you put that foot out and things. So it kind of has like this like patent leather guard that will like stop that. It has this like outsole that's just freaking amazing. Got this carbon fiber plate that goes all throughout the shoe, and it like makes it springy and things. But it's like, bro, I'm telling you, these are, if you guys haven't Look up Air Jordan 11s, okay? And I'm positive they might have a colorway that you like. Get it, okay? And love those shoes, all right? Because I'm telling you, Air Jordan 11s are the greatest Air Jordans of all time. Like, change my mind. It's gonna take a lot of changing, because I'm telling you, like, there's not any other Jordans that I've seen that was like that have topped. Even like the new ones, they still come out with Air Jordans till this day. I think they're on like 35, 36 or something like that. But I'm like, nah, it's the 11s. I'm like the 11s and ones. I like ones because they got so many colorways with ones. Like ones, you can add I'm telling you, you can add so many different colors to the ones, and it'll be insane. Then with 11s, it's just the technology behind them shoes, man. I'm like, dang, you guys went above and beyond with those shoes. But anyways, and that being said, I'm gonna go ahead in this episode. But I appreciate everybody for stopping by, checking out this episode. Stay tuned for the next episode. Like, subscribe, you're viewing this on YouTube. Follow or subscribe, viewing this on the podcast streaming service. Make sure you subscribe to one of my 38 YouTube channels. Follow me on Twitter, TikTok, Twitch, and Instagram at TMossBoss. And make sure you follow my Facebook page at TMossBoss fan page. Also, if you're purchasing any tickets from SeatGeek, make sure you use my promo code TMossBoss. It will knock $20 off your next purchase. And make sure you use my supported creator code on Epic Games, TMossBoss. And in the meantime, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening, and peace.